So when it comes to leadership, one of the most important things that we can do is make sure that we are offering coaching and field development through coaching calls, counseling sessions, and coring. So let's take a look at what that might be. So first thing we need to make sure that we're doing is the getting started follow-up appointment. So once someone launches their shop.com business, you're going through the getting started guide, you help up their shop.com site in their back office on unfranchise.com. You want to schedule a minimum of 2 to 3 hours for a follow-up appointment. And what are we going to do in that follow-up? Well, we're going to review shop.com. We're going to go over the shopping advisor as well as the shopping annuity. One of the greatest tools that we have, and you can do that either in the shopping assessment app, right? You go to shopping annuity and do the shopping assessment app on iPhone or Android, or through the unfranchise.com, you can do the shopping assessment as well. You're going to review their goals and set a work schedule. You know, when do they plan to work their shop.com business? What are their goals and when are they going to work? Help them get organized and set clear expectations on your end and their end. You're going to review unfranchise.com, their back office, and set their calendar. When are the events taking place? When are the UBPs? When is the next new unfranchised owner training and the Basic 5 training, the executive coordinator certification training, the next local seminar, any product or major events? You're going to make sure that that's all in their calendar. And then you're going to create tasks, objectives, and timelines to measure, right? So from there, right, you're going to educate them and review the shop.com and unfranchise.com and really getting their business prepared and organized. You're going to schedule another follow-up. And then the second follow-up, you're going to review their why again. What is their driving purpose? What are their goals? What are they looking to accomplish and achieve? What are the goals, aims, and objectives, right? By now, they should probably have their subscription kit has been mailed to them. So you're going to have like an open the box meeting, and you're going to review all of its contents, all the products, going to review what's in there, kind of talk about any testimonials of the products and some of the key ingredients and benefits of the products. Going to go through the actual subscription kit, which also has their part 2 of the career manual. You're going to make sure that you let them know that part 1 is found online through unfranchise.com or on unfranchise.com mobile. You're also going to go through their getting started guide again and anything that's in that subscription kit. You're going to set dates for their grand opening or online grand opening, as well as a product preview and a home business presentation. Now, those can be within their 30 days, so it could be, 3 or 4 weeks out from this meeting, but you're going to schedule it in the calendar because you're going to work to invite people to those events. You're also going to set a webinar overview because there's a lot of people that have contacts that are not local, as well as people that may not be able to attend a live grand opening or home event. So make sure you set 1 to 2 webinars as well. This is also a great time to review their possibilities list and their top 10 and kind of create some bio sheets of those top 10 individuals so you can create and set a clear approach to invite them to get their help to launch their business. Review the events that are upcoming and sell tickets to the next events if they don't have tickets already. And then right there in the follow-up, you're going to do a connection workshop. Let them know what that means and what that is. Just reaching out and reconnecting and conversing with people. That might be a phone call, a text message, a Facebook message, or an email, but it's just the act of reaching out and let them know that there's nothing to be afraid of. You're going to work on their what is it, what do you do, their 2-minute commercial, but this is not a time for them to share their business. They're just going to be reconnecting with individuals that may have lost touch with, right? So at that point in that meeting, you're also going to set up a weekly coaching call, and it's going to be between 30 to 45 minutes every single week. Pick a standard time where that individual is going to call you. That's right. They're going to call you at that time. That is going to be on their appointment book. Should also be in your calendar, but let them be the one to dial the phone and call you for the coaching call. Now, as the business expands and they might introduce the business to some other people, you're going to have a personal coaching call with your personally sponsored individuals, and then you'll also have a coaching call with their personally sponsored individuals, but they will be on the phone at that same time. So this is going to roll out to a point where you might be on the phone for 30 minutes to an hour with one person or up to 3, 4, 5 people in these coaching call sessions. So in the first coaching call, what are you going to establish? Well, an upfront agreement, the expectations, right? What are the new unfranchised owners' goals? What are their expectations of this call? But also, what are their unfranchised goals? When are they going to be activated? When are they going to earn their first $300? What are they looking for in terms of income, and what does it look like? Remember, most people don't know the action plan to get to where they want to go, so you're going to help create that with them. You're going to go over their core values. What's really, really the most important thing to them? Is it career? Is it security? Is it family? Is it travel? Is it adventure? Really dig down to their top 3 to 4 core values and make sure that their goals are in line with those core values. You're also going to set expectations for them, for the leader as well, objectives of the coaching calls, and establish the line of communication. Is, if I call you, when can I expect a call back? If I text you, when can I expect a text back? And it's going to be for both the UFO and the leader. There's got to be a clear upfront agreement and expectations set forth at this point. And it's a good time to remind them of the 4 things we do. It's really easy to get overwhelmed when you're launching this business because there's so much to learn and there's so many avenues, but really remind them the 4 things we really do. We use product, right? We use MA branded products, and we shop from shop.com for everything else. We sell product by identifying customers. We expand distribution in other outlets through other people that could be unfranchised business owners. And we attend and promote the events. So we're going to make sure they understand the results producing activities, and those are the most important things they can do. And you're going to go ahead and review JR's 5 keys, right? What are those 5 keys? JR makes sure that he knows their why, right? Know your why and their why, right? The why of every person that you're working with. You're also going to make sure that they've got a list of at least 100 individuals written down with the idea that they are going to go through 2 per week, right? 2 per week. Over the course of a year, going to go through all 100 names to invite them for either to look at the product, to look at the business, to look at the site, or to ask for referrals. Whatever it is, at least 100 people with a year's commitment to go through all 100 people. The third key is to go through the ABCs and find out who people know. Get people to lead to people. Get those referrals. What did you like best? Who did you think of? How can we connect, right? What do you do? Where are you from? Who do you know? That is very, very important. The 4th thing we do is within the first 2 weeks, we're going to do a shopping assessment and help them convert their spending into earning by converting all of their products that they use in their household over to MA branded products. Now, it might be the first month, 2 months, but certainly within their first quarter, their first 3 months, they should be transferring all of their products as they run out at home to MA branded products. At the same time, we're talking about shop.com for everything else. And then the 5th key really is making sure that they understand the power of the events, right? The power of education. Promoting the next major event to those individuals and getting them to that event is the highest and best use of your time. And those are JR's 5 keys to success. So what's going to happen in weekly coaching call number 1? Well, before we do this, we're also going to realize that every single call is going to have an agenda or an outline, as well as a measurement or a competency standard to make sure that they are doing what they need to learn how to do and that they can duplicate that with the people that they know. So weekly coaching call number 1 is all about connections and reach outs. You're going to stress the importance of why. Why are we not talking about the business? Why are we just reconnecting and re-engaging, right? It's really about building a relationship. We reach out or connect with the intent to engage, right? Not to approach or invite, but to engage in communication and conversation, right? What methodology or what communication method will they use? Is it going to be Facebook Messenger? Is it going to be a text message, a phone call, an email? And then also talking about what to say, how to start conversation, how to talk about family, occupation, recreation, maybe the financial situation, how to just really get in conversations and ask good questions and show a genuine interest. We're going to also review their possibilities, who we're going to be reaching out to, what sources of possibilities. Is it a Facebook list? Is it a email address list? Is it a wedding invitation list? Is it the contacts in someone's phone? Where are the sources of possibilities coming from? As well as what geographies do they know most people, right? Let's really target in on their home area and a couple surrounding towns, as well as one other area locally within an hour drive that they might know a handful of people. And then also the external area. Where else do they know people? Is it in Maryland? Is it in Colorado? Is it California? So find out the geographies, right? Pick 1 to 3 geographies that you're going to really target right now. Also talk about the qualities of people that they are looking for to partner with. What types of interests are they going to have? And then how do we engage in conversations? How do we get them engaged? How do we ask questions? And again, it comes down to conversing, conversations, family, occupation, recreation, money. And again, stress the importance of not talking about the business no matter how excited they are. So what are the competency standards or the benchmarks we're looking to measure? Well, we're hoping they can add new possibilities to their list by listening to people that they're running into every single day, how to engage in conversations, and most importantly, how to listen and what to listen for. So what are we looking for? 2 reach outs per day minimum every day, 7 days a week. 7 days a week. 2 reach outs per day, 7 days a week. And that will create a minimum of 60 possibilities that we'll be developing each and every month. Now again, 60 possibilities. Are they prospects yet? No, they're just suspects. We only know that they're possibilities. They can possibly lead us to business, whether it's through the business, the shopping, a customer, a referral, something, right? But it all starts at 2 reach outs per day. So we're going to come to coaching call number 2. Who did they connect with? How did it feel? What did they learn? Do any of them appear to have a want, a need, or a don't want, right? What did those conversations sound like? And it's a great time to listen to your new unfranchised owner about that experience and the conversations they got into. They probably wanted to talk about their business. They may have talked about their business. They might have spewed and vomited and thrown up all over people about their business, but it's a good chance to check in and find out what they're saying, what they're not saying, what they're doing well, and where they might need some improvement. So that's going to be just a review and recap of how the last week went. And then you're going to go on to topic for the week, which is going to be choosing one product to expose and promote, right? Rather than just saying, oh, shop online, or I've got all these products, 2,500 exclusive products, choose one product to expose and promote. So what product do they love? And why? What products have they used so far, and what are they enjoying? Is it the Daily Essentials? Is it the Moda's Fiber Lush Mascara? Is it the Lip Plumper? Is it the Digestive Enzymes? Is it OPC3? Is it the Clear Shield? Whatever it is, help them identify a product that they are using that they love and get them to share why they love it so much, right? And hopefully it's an instant gratification product. And if not, let's find one. Is it Awake? Is it the Lip Plumper? Is it Mocha Tonics? Right? Find the instant gratification product that they love to use. And then we're going to work with them on a system to expose that product and talk about it. Is it going to be reaching out to people that they know need energy, or someone that's interested in beauty? Is it a friend, family member that might be willing to help them support them by purchasing the product? Is it going to be through Facebook? Is it private messaging? Is it email? Is it phone call? Is it the home event? What is going to be the way that we expose this product? Because our goal is to get 10 customers, right? 10 customers. So why is this important? Well, it creates belief, right? And retailing creates cash flow and also a fundraising effort for tickets for their education. And then once we have these products, we can simply put these samples or the product on auto ship if they already know customers are using it, right? If you already have them using a Daily Essentials kind of sampling method or Mocha Tonics, it's very easy for them to then put that on their transfer buy or their auto ship, to have that come in every single month to help them develop a customer base. So teach them how to share information about a product, right? How to use the samples or the instant gratification products. It also teaches them how to place an order on unfranchise.com, also how to place an order on shop.com. It teaches them how to register a preferred customer on both unfranchise.com or shop.com, how to create a sales receipt, very important, how to update their auto ship. And the goal is to sell one product to 10 people, right? They should be selling 1 to 2 new customers every single week in their first, 12 weeks in the business. They should be retailing about $75 worth of product, and it's going to give them a healthy retail profit, generate some BV, and it's also going to create that belief. So that's the goal. Sell one product to 10 people. So week 3, we're going to ask how it went. We're going to review weekly call number 2. We're going to talk about the products and the retailing, as well as anyone they're in conversations with. But weekly coaching call number 3, the topic is about sharing and reviewing the approaches. We're going to talk about the product approach. Now that they've already been talking about the products, they've been retailing the products, people are trying the products, the product approach might be an easy way for them to generate interest in the business. But also we can use the direct approach, the referral approach, or the pain approach. So you can refer back to the approaches that are on many locations, but we've got it on our team website. But the product approach, direct approach, referral approach, and pain approach. Also going to discuss the inviting formula. They're connecting to engage. From the engagement, we're going to strategize the approach, and from the approach, we're going to invite them to share some information or review some information, right? So we're going to talk about that process we call the inviting formula. How does it sound? What's it look like? What is the method? Is it text? Is it phone call? Is it email? Is it Facebook Messenger? Whatever it might be, it's important to notify each other how that's going to happen. And then also, who are we approaching, right? Who and why and how are we approaching? Very important conversation to have. So they should have, 10 to 12 individuals easily right now from the past 2 weeks at least, plus the names list of people that they would like to talk to and approach for this business with the intent to get this business in front of people, right? So it's very important to have a strategy behind this rather than just running their mouth and talking to everyone. It is strategic, and that's what we're going to talk about in coaching call number 3. We're also going to role play the approaches. What does it sound like? What does it sound like when the leader says it? What's it sound like when the new franchise owner says it? What's most comfortable? That's very important. What's most comfortable to them? How does it feel to do that? And the goal is to approach and invite 3 per week, which is going to be 12 per month. And from that, we're going to schedule 1 to 3 appointments per week, which will also turn into 4 to 12 per month. So very, very, very easy to do once they're already engaging in conversations. So the reminder here is they connect to engage, and then from there, they use the approach and invite, and then we share information and present, and we follow up appropriately. Right? And that's going to be the process. They need to get used to the process. It doesn't go from connecting to sponsoring, right? There is a whole process of getting to know people and understanding their motivations, their why, and introducing them to this wonderful vehicle. So weekly coaching call number 4, we're going to, again, ask them how the week went. We're going to talk about the approaches. Who did they approach? How did it come out? Maybe do another connection workshop. You're going to work together. Maybe it's a 3-way call. Identify any challenges or obstacles and work through them. And then the topic for week 4 is going to be tickets and education. They have to realize that tickets and the GMTSS produce residual income. It's our system that creates the residual income, ongoing passive income. Share a power profile from the events and the power of tickets, right? So you're going to actually go through the power profiles from powerprofiles.com, as well as you can go through the YouTube channel for recorded sessions of the Power Profiles where someone may talk about a certain aspect of tickets and why it was important. You're going to find something that relates or is relevant to your unfranchised owner that they can review. It builds value in the ticket, right? The ticket really has to equal their success. So what are we looking for? We need them to understand that tickets equals residual income. It equals their why. Their why is closely tied to that ticket. So we're going to sell them 1 to 3 tickets to the next local, 1 to 3 to the next district or regional. We're going to sell them a ticket to the next major event. That's our goal, right? And we're going to adjust accordingly. Have them hold the ticket to the next event, right? Have them hold it and share their reason why. Their 30-second or 2-minute commercial with you while they're holding that ticket. And let them know that that ticket is the answer to that why, right? They're closely related. So the real, empowerment becomes when they believe that the ticket is the ticket to their goals. The ticket is the answer to their goals of time and financial freedom. And you want to make sure that you make this as powerful and as emotional as possible to let them realize that this is not up for chance if they continue to attend and promote the events. Okay? Weekly coaching call number 5, we're going to follow up. We're going to follow up on the calls 1 through 4, see if there's anything we're missing, and then we're going to really start diving into the 4-step follow-up process, right? So now they've learned how to connect with people. They've learned how to share a product. They've learned how to approach for the business. Now they're going to learn how to follow up, right? We're going to follow up with 4 steps, things that their prospects need to go through in order to qualify themselves. They need to be on a product, right? They need to be on a product. They also need to lead to some people to evaluate it for them on their behalf. They need to attend a GMTSS event, maybe an unfranchised business presentation, maybe a Basic 5 or a local seminar. And of course, we're going to have a pre-registration where we answer all their questions and review all of the details so that they know exactly what they need to do in order to be successful with their unfranchise. So we're going to have a follow-up and tracking system. Who are they talking to? Where are they on the stages in terms of, have they seen the plan? Are they on a product? Are they introducing to people? Have they attended a UVP? Right? We need to have some sort of tracking measurement or device that we can go through with these individuals. Who are we following up with next? What are the next steps? And we're going to sell tickets to the people in the process. It's a great chance for you as a leader to kind of rally things back together to find out if anything's slipping through the cracks. And then it comes to our final coaching call in the series, coaching call number 6, which is going to be understanding basic reports, right? Real basic reports like the sales volume report, the UFO qualification report. Most people love the graphic organization report, but really the qualification report, the sales volume report, the personal volume report are really the most important right at this point. But we're also going to start talking to them about the purge warning report, right? The purge warning report. So it's important to teach them what to look at and when. When should they be checking that throughout the week, and what reports are the most important during that week. We're going to review the shopping annuity by going over their shopping assessment and shopping advisor. Good chance for them to review that to see if they are doing a good job converting their spending into earning. Now is also a good time to review the Master UFO program, right? Go through the Getting Started guide. Also go through the unfranchise.com downloads section where they can actually read the Master UFO program. And then it's time to determine the goals and moving forward for the next couple of weeks. What is the next objective for you as a partnership, a business partnership, and the people that they're working with? What is in it for them? Is there going to be an accountability group? Is it going to be a weekly conference call with the whole group? Do they still want some one-on-one attention? Where do they feel that they need the support? So it's a time to really recap and review, but also identify where you're going moving forward. So again, benchmarks from this one are going to be how to check reports, when to check reports, what to look for in reports. Also taking the Basic 5 diagnostic test and seeing if they have their next 3 to 6 months scheduled in their calendar, right? Open up their calendar book and see if the next 3 to 6 months are scheduled. And then it's time to kind of review the local challenges to see if they're on track for the local district or regional challenges. So that's really what you want to do when it comes to coaching. Counseling, corings are a little bit different, but coaching calls, certainly when someone's first getting started, you want to make sure that you've got at least a weekly appointment with them to really check in and see how things are going, identify any shortfalls, really identify their goals and help them move forward, go over any challenges or obstacles they may be having. And the idea is to help build belief, right? Build belief and also tap into what they're feeling emotionally. How is this whole business responding to them internally, so you can help them through any again, obstacles, challenges, good things that are happening, and really, really work with them as a coach, a mentor, and leader. And you will be sure to have an incredible business full of independent unfranchised owners.